setting up some celery. Hi, Jason. Video. I do remember your name. I don't remember all the details though. I can't remember. I remember your name though. You know, I'm old. I can't remember every little detail about stuff. But thank you for coming back and watching. Just making some chili. I got some onions and some celery. And just going to cook my meat down and add my veggies in. Cut up some peppers. Some celery and onions. I don't have peppers. I wish I did, but I don't. Got some Italian sausage. That's what I'm going to use for my meat. This is just a favorite in my household. We like using Italian sausage sometimes for chili. It's a different, different taste, but it tastes good. We enjoy it. So I use what we like in my house. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. And turn it on. We got celery and onion, a tomato. I got a bunch of, I don't know exactly everything what I'm using yet, but yeah. It's a bunch of stuffed beans, tomato sauce, chicken stock, cheese, taco sauce, seasoning, got chili powder, garlic salt. Taking some meat, cooking the sausage down. Yes.
There we go. It's out the face now. There we go.
Had to throw a burger in here because I didn't have a lot of meat. So this is my Italian sausage. throw a beef burger in there for a little more meat because I don't have a lot of meat. I only have 1 pack, so just crushing up. You know, this is pork, so you gotta make sure it's cooked. Do a burger in for extra meat. Try to flip it over. I'm gonna also cut up this tomato and make some sort of like tomato sauce. But I only have 1 can of tomato sauce, so I'm gonna try to add some tomato to there. I'm just gonna take the skin off. Then I'm gonna put it in my blender with some seasoning, some oil. I'm just trying to cut this outside layer. I'm just cutting the outside layer off. Some of these seeds out. I was trying to just peel it, but I don't know if I can peel all the pieces. But yeah, I just cut a little bit of the outside off. Cut some of the skin off. And then I'm going to throw it in my blender and I'm going to make like a tomato sauce. Alright, so I got this. And just cut it up. Take this little piece out. Alright, so my blender is over here. So just throw the tomato in there. That's why my meat is cooking. I'm going to put a little bit of onion in there just for the flavor. Put that. Let me check on my meat. Still working. I just used the burger, beef burger. I'm using Italian sausage, and I just broke up a beef burger. I'm cooking up a beef burger just to add more meat because I only had 1 pack of meat. So do what you gotta do. If you are watching, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will be going live more often, trying to build my subscribers up and stuff like that. So I see 3 people. I don't know if that means 3 people watching. I'm still learning the rules, so like how the lives go and everything. This is my 2nd week going live, so alright, so now I'm gonna add in the rest of this onion and these celeries. So I got some cut up onion and celery. Just like that. Throwing them in. Cook the meat with that. I'm also Gotta open up my tomato sauce. I have some red beans. I'm throw those in. My favorite pot to cook in is, it look like the black stuff coming up on the bottom. So I'm just using this flat little pot. But I normally would use a big pot. We're just dumping some of the juice out of here. I'm gonna open up my tomato sauce. I'm gonna show you what the meat looking like. You hear my baby in the background. Alright, so playing with her grandpa. Alright, so I'm crushing up my meat. I just threw in the celery and stuff, onions. I know my camera not the best. I'm just trying to break up these big chunks. Make sure it's fully cooked. Might have to get a spatula or something. Smash them up. But yeah, cooking that down. I'm also going to make some rice. Let me start that. White rice. I don't have any cornbread, so I'm making I'm going to have I got pound cake, so similar to cornbread, but I'm just going to serve that with the chili. Not together, of course. You can just kind of eat it after. You can just eat the chili with the rice, unless somebody want to eat it like that. But yeah, let me make my rice. Some rice. If you are watching, just remind you to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. Ooh, that meat popping. I have 0 likes right now, so but it's okay. Whatever. I'm just cooking, showing you guys what I'm doing. Alright. But I would appreciate hitting the like button, subscribe button. Thank you to whoever hit the like button. And it's okay to chat with me and send me messages so we can talk. There's nobody being rude like how what's her name was, Karen, talking about my cheesesteak look dry. But it was the meat. I cooked the meat and she was like, oh, it looked dry. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing dry over here. But Munchie with Jazz, be respectful. I don't want to disrespect nobody. You know, on YouTube, somebody else got to put their damn 2 cents. Know their opinion, so. You know how that goes. Let's just come with it. Alright, I'm just boiling some water for some rice. Adding some salt. Alright, I'm going to blend up these. Let me try to bring my camera over. Let's see. I'm just adding some sugar in here because, you know, that stuff be bitter sometimes, the tomatoes. So, adding some sugar. I'm going to add some chicken stock. Just to moisturize, you know. I never did this before, so I'm just doing what I, think is a good idea. I got some of these, so I'm gonna try to. These are sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna add that in. Just for the flavor. Just add those flavors in there. Alright, so I got chicken stock, some sun-dried tomatoes, some sugar. What else do I need? I'm gonna add some chili powder. Just because we are making chili. And some garlic and herbs. We're just kind of making like my own tomato sauce. I got this taco sauce too because I don't have a lot of tomato sauce, so I'm using like little substitutes. Oh, that was spicy. Yeah, that's the hot one. Alright, so I'm about to blend. Let's take a peek and see what it looks like. Okay. It's kind of watery, but that's okay. Let me see if I can show you. It looks kind of like that. It's kind of watery, see? But it'll thicken up once I add it in the chili. We just needed some extra tomato sauce, so there we go. Alright, let me add my rice. Put my rice in, and then I'm going to start adding everything to this chili. Alright, so got my rice on. Just mixing up my rice. Just some white rice, nothing special. Alright, got that on. Alright, so this is what the meat looking like. So it's cooking slowly but surely. I gotta mix some. Ooh, it's burning. Let me get that moving. It's stuck to the pot a little bit on the bottom. I turned the fire down. It's pretty low. This pot sometimes will get a little crusty and stuff. That's okay. I use this pot for everything. Bake cakes, make pancakes, everything. Alright, so now that my meat is cooking, I'm going to add in this homemade tomato sauce. I'm gonna add that in. That's some homemade mixture. I do have to open up my other tomato sauce. I forgot. I gotta let me add everything. And then sorry, I turned the camera off. Alright, so I'm gonna add some beans. Gotta bang that on the side of the pot. Get it out. Okay, it's still a little bit in the bottom. Let me get that out. Getting that out. Add that in there. I just got the fire on low right now and mixing everything up. Alright, so added my beans in. I'm gonna add some chicken stock because I don't have any beef stock, so I'm just using what I got right now. So I'm adding that in a little bit, and then I'm going to add my tomato sauce. I just have to open that up. Alright, let me show you what it's looking like too. That's what it's looking like so far. I gotta add my tomato sauce and everything. This is the homemade tomato sauce. A little bit of chicken stock. The meats, the beans. All of that. Still got a few more things to add in there. The seasonings, of course. I'm gonna turn it up a little higher just so it can start cooking. Alright, so that's what it's looking like. Alright, now I'm going to open up my tomato sauce. Wash this. Try to get the remainder of it. Okay. I had to plug in the can opener. I'm just opening up some tomato sauce. Alright, so put that in. That's all the tomato sauce I got is this little can, so we're going to have to work with that. Alright, I'm making some white rice. I'm sorry, I'm about to move the camera over. Alright, so I don't know if you can see everything. Let me show you one more time. Alright, I just added the tomato sauce in. That's what it's looking like so far. I didn't have any peppers. I didn't have any thank you, Tamerlan. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. And then some garlic and herb. Trying to open up my garlic sauce. You feel the camera. You see the camera shaking. And there's a baby in the background. She's being very loud. She watching Gracie's Corner. Do y'all kids watch that? Alright, I got some chili powder. I'm just trying to add this stuff and show you at the same time. This is chili, so I'm going to add a good amount of chili powder. If you are watching, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Only got 1 like so far. Thank you to whoever did that. I got some pizza seasoning. I just don't have any all-purpose seasoning and all that, so I'm just kind of like blending a bunch of little seasonings together. This isn't what I would normally use, but I you know, you got to work with what you got for the moment. So. Alright, so mixing that up. Thank you for whoever hit the like button. I appreciate it. My rice over here bubbling like crazy. Let me take the lid. Okay, put that back on. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid on this. Hello, Alice. You wish you had kids. It's a lot of work. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name. Tamerlane or Tamerlane. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So, you know, just don't be in a rush. You know, when it's meant for you to have one, I had a baby at 29, so I had a baby very late. Well, I didn't want kids, but, you know, I fell in love and had a baby. You know how that goes. So, she a blessing, so God bless her. She here now. I don't know what I would do without her. So, and how you doing, Alice? Thank you for watching the live. I'm just making some chili with the bare minimum. With these little ingredients I got. I got this, but this is spicy. I'm gonna just add a little bit. It's taco seasoning. So I add a little bit in there. And yeah, that's gonna be it for that. I'm gonna just let this cook. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more chicken stock. I don't have any beef stock, so I'm using chicken stock. Okay. Put all my seasonings in. Got my rice cooking. I did cut up some celery and onions and cooked it with the meat. I used some Italian sausage. I know that's a different choice, but I tried it one time and my family really liked it. I made chili. That's the only meat I had that day, so I just used the Italian sausage and they liked it, so I was like, I'm gonna try and make that again. You know, if they like it, why change it? You know, adding some chili powder again. I added some chicken stock, so I'm just adding some more chili powder. Now I'm gonna put my lid on, let it cook. I added all my seasonings. I added some garlic and herbs, some garlic salt. Some pizza seasoning. I don't have a lot of my regular seasoning. I normally would use Mrs. Dash or complete seasoning, but I don't have it, so I use some garlic and herb pizza seasoning. I didn't use the black pepper. It's already a little spicy with the chili powder and the I used a tiny bit of taco seasoning. And as far as the homemade tomato sauce, I used 1 tomato. Just cut it up. I cut the skin off. I added sugar, chicken stock, garlic and herb seasoning, sun-dried tomatoes. I think that was it. And a little bit of taco seasoning. I think that was it. So just got that cooking. You know, you gotta make sure this meat is cooked, this Italian sausage, because that's pork. So it's good to just have that cooking for a while. I'm all dropping sauce and stuff. Alright, let's give you a peek. Here's the rice. The rice got like 8 minutes left. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. And then I'm gonna put the lid on. Don't mind the baby in the background. She just watching Gracie. She a little excited. Okay. I'm gonna put my lid on. Just turn it on low. We'll see how it come out because I didn't use my regular ingredients and stuff, so we'll see. I'll start cleaning. Start cleaning up, and that'd be it. Wait for my rice to be done. Wait for this chili to be done, and then it'll be ready. I got some Sara Lee. Let me get it. I got this. We don't have any cornbread, so this is sweet, but it's not too sweet. But I don't think you should eat it with exactly with the chili, but people eat weird stuff all the time, so this is what it looked like. I don't have any cornbread, so I was like, hey, we got pound cake. It's close to cornbread. They both sweet, and yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Or maybe they can eat this for dessert. I use this with strawberries and whipped cream and make like a strawberry shortcake. Little Sara Lee pound cake. It comes frozen, and then you just thaw it out and eat it. But I just use it for with like whipped cream and strawberries. Tastes good. I got some leftover E&J in here from yesterday. Just having a little drinky drink while I cook dinner. Not a lot. It's just not even. It's like a shot. Probably like a shot worth. And I just mix it with I got like apple orange juice, something like that. I just mix it with that. I just drink alcohol with juice. I can't drink it straight. I tried it. I used to be able to drink alcohol straight when I was younger, but I can't do it now. Alright, just washing the dishes. Just making combos while I'm cleaning. Just cleaning up. So I can be done cooking for the night and chill and get the baby ready for school tomorrow. You know how that goes. Cleaning up while the food cooking. Should be done in the field. I got 4 more minutes on the rice, so the chili should be done shortly after that. If you are watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry for repeating myself. Just trying to build up my subscribers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're watching. I would appreciate it. Because I hate having to clean up later. I'd rather just do it now while the food is cooking. I got some cheese, so I'll put the cheese on after the fact. I thought I had sour cream, but I don't think I have any. So probably gonna have to skip the sour cream. For a little bit of chicken stock. I'm just adding the rest of this chicken stock. It's almost about to run out. So just added that, and I'll show you guys what it look like. Alright. Chili. That's what this looks like. Rice. The rice actually looks done. I normally cook my rice for 15 minutes. And then once it hit 15 minutes, I turn it off, and then I just let it sit in the heat. And then just leave it. And normally when I do that, it's cooked perfect. So that's how I normally do rice. I'm gonna cut up some chives because I like to sprinkle that on top of my food. So sprinkle some of these. I did have them for a little, maybe like a month now. Ooh. So they getting a little flimsy, but I'm gonna cut them up. Just cutting the chives. They kind of breaking apart a little bit. They kind of old. I had them for a little bit. Well, no, I had them for like a couple weeks. Like 3 weeks. It's probably the wrong knife to use. I'm just adding that with the chili.
Hi, gorgeous.
Somebody being so loud. Look at him. Being so loud. Watching Gracie. Waiting for dinner to be ready. Where's my boo-boo? Isn't she the cutest thing in the world? That's who's being loud all the time. And don't let mommy talk. See? Okay, so let's give this a mix. This chili. Give it a mix around. I'm just poking the meat a little bit. Make sure it's like cooking all the way through. But there's still a couple big chunks in there. Don't mind the DJ. She keep playing the same videos over and over again. Yeah, but basically that's it. For the chili. Probably just cooking for a few more minutes. But yeah, this is how it's looking. The white rice in this. Got the Italian sausage in there, the beef, seasonings. I made some homemade tomato sauce for the first time, so we'll see how that tastes. It's a little foggy. I can try to taste some. Let's see. See what it tastes like. I'm gonna just let it cook for a few more minutes and then take it off of the heat. Let's get a taste test. Okay, so let's just try a little bit. It's hot, this lid, okay. Just got a spoon. I'm gonna try to taste and see. It's good. Okay. You can taste the meat. It's a tiny bit spicy. Probably from the chili powder and I put a little bit of this in there. But it's good. I'll show you one more time what it look like. I might add a little tiny bit of water just so it's not so spicy. And there's for the rice. So thank you to everybody that watched it live. I'll probably be live again tomorrow for dinner around the same time. So yeah. Thank you for anybody who hit the like button. Thank you to any subscribers I got. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good night tonight.